Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Yahaira and this is the Let's Budget, and on my channel I bring you weekly cash stuffing and budget with me videos. And in today's video it'll be a cash stuffing for a total of $570. So let's go ahead and count this all out and make sure it's all here. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 90, 500, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. These bent corners, man. 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70 for a total of $570. Hope you guys are having a great week. Today is Monday. A little busier than normal Monday. I took our dogs down to get assessed for a new boarding place that's nearby because they charge the same as PetSmart, like nightly rate, but they include day camp in their rate. So and plus you get webcam access. So I figured let's give them a shot, and so we did. Took them there. I did a little bit of school. Took them there. Had lunch. Picked them back up. And they did good. The only thing that really happened was Rock was a little nervous because he was the first one taking back there. But as soon as he saw Ash, he was perfectly fine. I told him, like, I know that's the thing that happens because they mentioned that before, like at PetSmart sometimes when we happen to get a report card from them, that he can be a little bit shy first, and then gets used to it. So, but yeah, so they're all good. They're all set for their next boarding stay. Let's start off with variable spending. Starting off with groceries, she was wiped clean because we went to Costco and had to get a couple things. I had to get chicken. I got a udon to have on hand for a quick meal. What else did I get? I know I got some other stuff. I got some quiches for some breakfasts. I think there was one other item I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. Oh, boars and cheese. Because there was a recipe that I tried a couple weeks ago in my Dutch oven that used boars and cheese. It's a brand. I thought it was kind of cheese based on the recipe, but apparently it's a brand. It might be. I don't know what kind of cheese it is, to be honest. But anyways, they had a 3-pack for $7 when I had paid $5 something for it at Target. When I made the recipe, I was like, let's get that because it lasts a while, so I can keep it on stock to make that recipe a couple times. And then my parents had me buy them a bunch of coffee because there's a brand that they love, Café de Olla. And they had the bags back in stock, and so they were like, get us 5. So I got that for them, but they'll pay me back for that. All I have to say, groceries this week is getting as usual $80 as 3 20s, a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So groceries now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. We're also currently in the middle of some drama with Airbnb. It's still not fully resolved. I'm waiting to hear back about it, but basically what happened was I woke up to an email saying I had a message from the host, and I was like, that's kind of weird because we're still miles away from our trip. I was like, what could they possibly be wanting from us? And so I saw the preview, and it was like, oh, there was an issue with verifying your card. Your reservation may be canceled because there's an issue verifying your card. Please click this link to verify. And obviously, I was immediately like, I'm not going to do that because I've heard too many horror stories of people who fell for that, and then they get screwed somehow, and then Airbnb's like, well, you went off the site, so we can't help you because that's not Airbnb's site. And so I went to go report the message to Airbnb, and then I see in the chat that I had with the host and this person that their message was no longer available because they no longer have access to Airbnb. And so I was like, well, that's sketchy. And I was telling Logan, I was like, well, what's to stop them from, when we get there, telling us that we owe more money, or like that our reservation is in fact not like valid or whatever. And the second part is that the host has their policy set as full refund within 48 hours of booking, and then after that's a partial refund. So I messaged Airbnb, I was like, hey, can you like override their policy? Because this just seems scammy to me. It's not giving good vibes. So they're looking into the message right now, waiting to hear back from the host, but we'll see what happens. I'm just thankful that it's happening now and not when we're actually there, because that would be a whole bigger mess. Up next is Pups, and this week they're getting $50 as a 50. So Pups now has $100, $200, $300 in the bank, $400, $450, $460. Up next is Eating Out, and that's getting its usual $60. I can open this. Has 3 20s, so it now has 20, 40, 60. And then up next is Fun, getting 25 as a 20 and a 5. So Fun now has 20, 40, 45, 50. And then we have Gas getting 145 as 2 50s, 2 20s, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Gas now has 50, 100, 120, 140, 141, 2, 3, 4, 5. A total of 145. And that one bill is being funky. Ash's Food is happening again. Stop it. Ash's Food's getting skipped. Up next is Costco, and that'll be getting 20 as a 20, so Costco now has $20. And that'll do it for this binder. Nothing for Spawn this week. Sweet with over in groceries. Up next is my personal binder. Okay, we are back. So let's get into my personal binder. Starting off with my envelope, we got some money left over in it, and we'll leave the extra in there for now. If it builds up, I'll probably move it elsewhere. But I'm getting my usual $30 this week as, where am I? A 20 and a 10. 20 and a 10. So, is that right? Did something get screwed up? Because I should have a 20 for gifts, and I have questions now. Oh, you know what it was? Hold on. Time out. We're going to go back real quick. Variable spending. Gas wasn't supposed to get 2 20s. Gas was supposed to get 120 and 2 10s. That's what it was. Alright. Now we're back on track. This is why it's good to have a cheat sheet for what should go where. Okay, now coming back to this. Okay, I did grab the money already. So, in my envelope, I now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Up next is books, and that's getting its usual 10 as a 10. So books now has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's about a third of the way to our goal. And then lastly in here is Lambeau Field getting 10 as well as a 10. So Lambeau Field now has $500, $600 in the bank. Then 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 77. For a total of 677. And that'll do it for this binder. If I can get that closed up. Up next is our saving challenges. And right now we only have piggy bank challenge, but starting next month, actually I'll show it right now. But right now piggy bank challenge is getting $5 as a 5. So in our piggy bank challenge, we now have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a total of $57. Now let's go ahead and color in this little piggy. have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more piggies. So roughly, I think maybe about 2 months to finish filling it out. I'll have to see how much I was budgeting out April, so we'll have to see how much got added in there possibly. But before I move on real quick, the next challenge I'll be starting next month is the Deck of Savings from Intentional Living. She's another YouTuber. Let me get this open. I already mixed these up because I don't want you guys to watch me shuffle on camera. But pretty much the way it is depending, each card will have a value and like a little symbol. So if I see like this one has the little Intentional Living logo, that means just the card, nothing else to do to it. If it's a dollar symbol or $2 symbol like this one, it means draw another card, and then the calculator means round to 5. And so this should save $500, but I think with the extra challenges, which I'll be doing whenever I can, it should be a little bit more than $500. But that'll be starting next month. So in next week's videos, I will draw the first card to see what we're going to be stuffing. But let's go on to our sinking funds. We are starting with, do we have anything here? I think we just have, oh, we have gifts and electronics in here. Okay, gifts. This week is getting 20 as a 20. I'm taking a chunk out of this to pay us back for my my sister-in-law's birthday present. So gifts now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 175, 180, 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total of 187, which, so that we can cross anything out. So I need to pull 60, so we have 120. Oh, okay, so here. We have, okay, that's 50. 75. I think we'll stop there then. Because it's 80 for Mother's Day. And then I can't do math off the top of my head like that right now. But I know we don't have enough in there from the 75 to 120 for $80. So put that back. And then electronics is getting 10. Okay, sorry about that again. It was Airbnb calling, and it's a whole thing. Pretty much they're saying that they won't refund me, even though they're saying it's an automated message from the host, which I'm like, why is it not even allowed with that sort of thing? Because Airbnb has policies about not doing that for hosts, like not sending like outside links for payment. And they're pretty much saying, well, like, we have confirmation that it's just an automated message, so like you should be fine and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but I'm uncomfortable. And they're like, too bad. Like, if you want the full refund, you need to talk to the host about it. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. I don't think I gave. No, I did not. Okay, back to this. Electronics is getting 10 as a 10. So now electronics now has $100 in the bank, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 for a total of 170. Ugh, sorry, I'm just very annoyed now because that's just really frustrating because just like I said, first of all, why are they even allowing this kind of link? And second of all, why does it not matter that I'm uncomfortable now? And it's just like, this doesn't seem right, you know? Up next is car maintenance, and that's getting 50 as a 50, so it now has $50. And then up next is medical, also getting 50 as a 50, so medical now has 50, 100, 101, 2, 3, for a total of 103. And then lastly is clothes, and that'll be getting $5 as a 5. So clothes now has 5, 10, 11, 12. So that'll do it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps my channel. And I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with the Airbnb situation. But in the meantime, I hope to see you guys again next week for another week of budgeting. Bye.